Well, if you are planning to take any of Maine State Ferries out of Rockland, Lincolnville, or Bass Harbor, get ready to pay a little bit more. In just a couple of weeks, ferry rates will be going up.
It's been years since the last increase, and as News Center Maine's Leanne Stapleton explains, the state says the hike is needed if the service is to stay afloat.
It's been 5 years since they went up. A lot has happened between then, economically.
Come August 1st, the Maine State Ferry Service is raising its prices for the first time since 2019.
We set the new fare structure assuming that for the next few years, the operating cost would be around $15.5 or $16 million a year. So if it's $16 million a year, that means $8 million would be state subsidy and $8 million would be generated through the fares and parking fees.
Paul Merrill with the Maine Department of Transportation says it comes out to an average increase of 18.4%. So, for example, if you pay $17.50 now, it will be $20.25 to ride.
It's been more expensive to staff the vessels with the way the pay has changed since 2019. Fuel is more expensive, repairs are more expensive.
However, another rate hike could be on the horizon.
Some cancellations the past few months, specifically on the second boat that runs to Vinyl Haven. Vinyl Haven is the only island that has 2 boats during the day. So when we have staffing challenges and staffing shortages, that is the run that gets impacted.
Merrill says another proposed rate increase could happen as early as next June.
Because the cost of staffing these vessels has continued to go up, it's challenging. It's a very tight labor market nationally for maritime workers. We are anticipating having to pay more to incentivize people to join the team and stay on the team.
As rate hikes loom, there are some that understand why it's needed.
I think it'll affect people, neighbors who live on the island. It'll affect them a fair amount, and I'm sorry for that. On the other hand, I know we need more pay for the workers to make the ferry work.
We need those islands more than ever, and if a rate increase is needed to keep the ferries running, it stinks, but it's what we got to do.
It is incredibly complex and costly to run this ferry service. We know it's important. The ferries are lifelines to the islands. We do our best to make sure those connections are safe and reliable.
Leanne Stapleton, News Center, Maine.
Again, the rate increase for the Maine State Ferry will kick in on August 1st.
However, the passenger and the walk-on price for the Matinicus line, that will stay the same.